Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're working on this travel trailer. These folks got to Camp Creek State Park yesterday and hooked their water hose up and boom, just blew the faucet right apart on their outdoor shower. So I am here to try and get them patched up today. Now I don't keep those quick connect shower faucets on the truck. I think they already have the part ordered somewhere. Anyway, so I'm just going to plug those lines, and then he found another leak, and I guess he probably went to a local. No, he said he went to Lowe's. Got a new faucet for the outdoor kitchen, and he's already fixed that. So we're going to plug these lines here real quick, and then we'll put the water to it and see if we have any leaks anywhere else. He admittedly probably messed up when he winterized it, and you know, it's common. People forget things. It's outside showers, super common. Heck, I forgot to outdoor shower before. Ended up fixing an outdoor shower in the spring for free, but you know, it happens. So got a couple of half-inch plugs, and let's go inside and get this plugged off, see if we have any other leaks. Hopefully we won't. Maybe we will, who knows. Alright, so super convenient. Here's the back side of that outdoor shower. So let's stuff my towel down in here as best we can. Catch any water. May or may not come out. Take these lines loose. A little scared of this. This is a diverter valve. You hook your city fill up to one connection, and you flip this valve whether you want to fill the tank or use the city fill. So that's a little scary. I hope it's okay. I probably have one of those on the truck. I just don't even like fooling with them things. Let's get the hot one off here. Well, awesome. The nut's stuck to the supply hose. Oh, there we go. Finally it started spinning. I don't have the best luck with these old supply hoses either. Alright. This is the hot one because it's got black paint on it. I'll be sure and tell him that. Like I say, he's gonna fix this at a later date. Alright. Get our other plug. Just snug it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, don't y'all let me forget my towel, because I'm going to leave it down in there for a little bit just in case we have another leak. Hope we don't. So I'm going to go grab a flashlight so I can look around under cabinets and stuff. And I'm going to hook the water hose back up, and I'm going to let him turn the water hose on, and I'm going to be in here looking for more leaks. So let me do that and be right back. Alright, we're filling the water heater right now. There's the air coming out. So far, we don't see any more leaks, but we won't know for sure until the water heater's full. And that's the only time that the system's actually pressurized. There we go. Alright. right, now we really start looking for leaks. Right. These people probably got off pretty lucky. Oh, we do have a leak behind the commode. Okay. Yep, the valves. The water valve's leaking. Let me cut the water off and we'll fix the commode. Alright, I'm not going to try to video changing this commode valve. Some are in a pretty good place and you can video it. Some are not. This is a not. Oh, I've got plenty of videos on how to change a commode valve on a 300 series Dometic. Matter of fact, I'll put a link up here to a video that I done one that was really easy to video. So I'll put that right up here. So we'll get this commode valve changed and then we'll repressurize the system, see how many other leaks we have. Hopefully this is the last one. That's done. Customer's gonna cut the water back on. We'll see if I've done a good job or a bad job. Alright, let's pick up our junk so we can make sure this thing's not leaking. Alright, looks great. Oh, let's check out everything else again. Do it. That little palm ratchet comes in super handy when you're working behind these commodes where you don't have a lot of room. Every time I get that thing out, people love it. This is in my Amazon store. If you want to go check that out, link in the description below. Would appear we have one other casualty. Oh, that shower head's split right there. Now I'm not getting any water there. What in the world is going on now? Did he cut the water off or the low point drains up? Kind of funny. Our signal was when he turned water on, if there was a problem, I would kind of just take my fist and bang on the wall. He'd cut the water off. I think when I laid that shower head down in the shower, he thought I banged on the wall, and then I dropped my flashlight. So he had cut the water off. So yeah, little miscommunication there, but better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, let's continue. That whole faucet's bad. The crossover pipe, the valve's fine. Crossover pipe was leaking. So let me look around here one more time good with my flashlight. Go out and talk to him. He may just decide to do that shower faucet himself. I don't have one that color, that's for sure. So yeah, he's pretty handy. He'll probably do that himself. Let me look around again. Be right back. Alright, actually they do want me to change it. All I do is keep chrome. I keep chrome on the truck. I'm not going to try and keep every color of faucet they ever made on the truck. I'm going to try to video. I'm going to try to video this. I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm just gonna have to put y'all down on the floor. I'm just gonna be working above you here. Just have to pull this. There's 4 screws. Hold this cover to the surround. Those out. Take our trusty knife. Just cut this silicone. See how well that silicone sticks to some of this plastic? Not too well. Just peeled right off, as you can see. It's a narrow little shower. Maybe I'm just a large old guy. No, it's a small shower. And they got silicone everywhere when they did this at the factory too. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? There you go. 90% of the silicone just peeled right off. It's mostly just to make people feel good. I don't think it does a lot of sealing. Alright. I'll have to step in here with y'all. Do have the water turned off. Should be able to reach back here and get those water lines off. I know y'all can't see, but that's alright, I can see. Gasket stayed in our fitting, and it did. Looks like the water lines are long enough where they won't fall down behind the shower surround. Yep, there we go. Off camera, I got the faucet off of this. It's just pretty easy. You put the faucet in. Supposed to be pretty easy. Alright. Gotta put the base plate on. Now I believe this came off this way, but I think, yeah, we can still put it on the same way. Just put the faucet in that and then get our nuts out here. Here's our nuts that hold the faucet to this cover thingy. Just snug them up real good. Voila. Here we are. Now, hook our water lines back up. Again, where y'all cannot see. It's alright, I can't hardly see either. Just working with my fingertips. Can't hardly see it, can't hardly reach it. Just taking snug those just a little bit. gonna screw that to the wall right yet till we check it for leaks. Make sure we got it cut off. We'll have the customer cut the water back on. We have water. Alright. I'm just gonna give that a few minutes before I screw it to the wall, just to make 100% sure that we don't have any leaks. Because sometimes it takes a minute for a water leak to show up. So once I do that, I'll just screw it to the wall, change out that little doodad, the hanger for the head, so it matches what we got in here now. And then like I said, I'll screw that faucet to the wall, that cover, and then we will dab a little silicone around it. This will be done. I'll show you the finished product. All right. I don't have it siliconed yet, but there it is. I'll silicone it and then I'll put the hose on. But yeah, that's going to be it on this one. Looks like he had 4 leaks. The last one I did that wasn't winterized properly had 4 leaks. So starting to see a pattern here. So yeah, these folks have already told me, hey, this fall when we get ready to winterize, we're calling you. And I said, that's awesome. I'll winterize it and I'll show you how to do it, and then you can do it after that. So yeah, let's get this silicone, be done. Not gonna bring you back, so y'all get done. Get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, concern. Sounds like I got another job here in the park. Believe it or not, somebody else come by and said, hey, my camper's broke. Shocker. I'm probably gonna go take care of that one. Maybe a video, who knows. Y'all have a great day. Why am I pointing so much? I just like pointing, I think. Miss Hillbilly hates that. So y'all have a good day. Catch you next time.